Good morning, millennials.
Welcome back to another bright, sprightly, fun, young, hilarious episode of The Morning Toast. The Millennials.
We never know the date.
It's July 31st. Oh my God, it's my friend Serena's birthday.
It's Tuesday, and it's 10:31 a.m. Eastern Time.
How's everyone doing on this beautiful morning? Oh, sorry, my volume's up.
Wow, sister. Wow. How's everyone doing on this beautiful morning? We are doing well. I can't believe it's only Tuesday. Yesterday was a very long day because we were so productive, such business
And today's like another productive day, but very different. Ooh.
It's a different.
Ooh. Got it.
Did you cover your nose?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Cover your nose? You sneeze out of your nose?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, you do sneeze out of your nose. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to sneeze out of your mouth. When you sneeze out of your nose, that's when you hold it. Jackie sneezes like this.
I sneeze out of my nose.
Jackie sneezes like this.
Only when I don't have a tissue. When I have a tissue, it is shofar season.
But when I really sneeze, it's out of the mouth.
No, that's because you're spitting.
Two!
No, you sneeze out of your nose.
I'm Googling it.
You sneeze out of your nose. That's elemental, correct?
Do you
Can we get a vote?
sneeze out of nose or mouth, Google?
Claudia, you sneeze out of your nose.
Really? Because literally, look at the picture that comes up when you Google that. It's a man spitting. The goal is to expel the irritant from the nasal cavity.
Nose.
So you get it out of the nasal cavity. So at least a sneeze is partly out of your nose. However, because the cavity isn't big enough alone to handle the release, pretty much has to go out of your mouth.
Till we were both right. I die.
We were both right, but I'm like, its mouth is 70%, nose is 30%.
Right, but I'm telling you, I can sneeze with my mouth closed.
Remember when they said if you sneeze with your eyes open, you would die?
No, you would get stuck like that. You would die. Anyways, we had such a busy day yesterday.
Then, like, in camp, everyone would try and sneeze with their eyes open.
I would never, because why would I want to get stuck like that? You're just testing God.
We got a warning. Yeah, yesterday was so busy.
We filmed our podcast with Mercedes Javi from Shots of Sunset.
Oh, that seems like so long ago.
I know. If you haven't listened to it yet, check it out in the podcast store. She is just an open book. I love her so much.
I was just falling more and more in love with her. And by the way, she's literally so pretty. Like, her skin is flawless. And she gives literally, like, I think I give no fucks. Homegirl gives no fucks.
And it's admirable. And she just has such swag about her, and I really, really like her.
And she's on Watch Weapons Live on Thursday, right after the premiere episode of Shots with Reza, so it's just going to be so good. We've got to get Reza on the show.
Oh my gosh. We have got to get Reza
Reza definitely appreciates the premium content we're throwing out.
We serve up left, right, and center.
He's in New York. We got to get to him.
TBD. Stay tuned. Well, you're not here for the rest of the week. It is a Jackie O takeover.
Okay, obviously.
Tomorrow, I will be co-hosting with Aileen from Betches. Thursday, I will be co-hosting with Darren because we must talk about the boat episode that's airing on Wednesday. And then Friday, it's Snitch on the Toast. Hey, Snitch on the Toast with special guest Nastia Liukin.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, I'm missing so
Olympic
much.
gymnast. It's going to be so crazy sitting here with someone with so much talent and being like,
I'm a talentless hack. Girl with no talent.
Girl with
talent.
Girl, totally.
She's like
the most talented.
You know, she's just like, she bleeds talent. Do you know what I mean? Like, no one in the entire world could disagree with the fact that Nastia Liukin is talented. So I could definitely find a lot of people who would disagree with if I said I was talented, you know? Like, I just don't think there's anyone.
Our talent is definitely subjective.
It's less tangible.
It's open for debate.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm very excited to sit down with a girl with talent and pick her brain. So it's going to be a jam-packed week. We will miss you, sister.
I'm going to Bogota tomorrow morning.
I feel like since this is your last show today, like, we got to make it a banger. Let's make it one for the books.
It's already going to be a banger because Daniel Eichholz from Southern Charm Savannah is here, and I just want to bang him, so whatever.
Okay, Derek or Daniel?
Derek. Also, like, I definitely was acting really inappropriate with Derek, and like, it's so funny because Ben does not watch the show, and I know that he always lies and says that he does, but I know that he doesn't because he would have been like, excuse me, like, can you stop flirting with Derek?
Right, but didn't he see the Instagram posts and the memes?
He didn't see, he's just like so not in tune, and yesterday, someone must have sent him a clip, or he must have seen something, and he's like, who is this guy?
That's so, what did you say? What was your answer?
I was like, oh, it was just like this prank.
Oh my goodness. Well, anyways, I'm so excited for Daniel today. It's been like a year since we saw him.
Because he was our first guest ever on our show.
He was our first Skype guest, and then he came back IRL the same day as the Bachelor in Paradise scandal. So that was just a really big day for us.
Oh, yeah. I guess he's the only guest who's now been here 3 times. Has Corinne?
No, Corinne's
twice. He's the only person ever been 3 times.
That's wild. Well, I have to let him know.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. We're on a good path because he was our first, so he's also the first for the third.
That is so great.
Anyways, without further ado, we are here to hit you with the fast 5 stories that you need to know before you wake up and take a bite out of your morning toast.
I love our sound effect.
No, it's great. We should trademark it.
Yeah, because everyone's stealing from us these days.
Oh, yeah, and good morning to all of the thieves out there.
Oh, yes. Good morning, especially to everyone who watches our show for inspiration for their own content.
Not even inspiration, for plagiarism. And, you know, we should just start telling fake stories and putting out fake news.
Oh, my God, that's like when Kim told Jonathan a false story about her to see if he was the leak in her camp, and he wasn't, and he was so offended, rightfully so.
It's like in Game of Thrones when the bald man tells 3 different people his strategy, and then he knows who the snitch is.
That's what we should do. So I can't believe Kim and Chris Humphries are back together. Okay, let's jump right in. What are our stories?
Okay, first
are they
up,
robust?
They are robust. I have to be honest, you guys. Pulling stories today was like pulling teeth. Not that much has happened, which is good, because in this world, no news is good news, you know?
I couldn't agree more.
It means we're stable, things are okay, the kids are gonna be all right.
Did you ever see that movie?
No, of course not.
Did you ever see that movie? I forget the name. I think it was called Chloe, where Amanda Seyfried and Julianne Moore played lovers.
No, I did not.
It's an incredible movie.
I kind of go out of my way to avoid every Amanda Seyfried movie except for Mean
that's so
Girls.
funny. I kind of go out of my way to avoid every Julianne Moore movie.
So, did you see it?
I did, because my friend Alicia made me watch it in high school. And you just think it would have been more popular just because there was like sex scenes with Amanda Seyfried and Julianne Moore. It's like, who wouldn't want to see that? And like, it just like wasn't a popular movie. And it was like one of the girls, Chloe, was a stalker or whatever. It was a really good movie.
Crazy.
That's our next Shutter Island.
No, our next
No, our next Shutter Island is this movie called Little Children. Have you ever seen it?
No, what's it?
It is probably one of the best movies I've ever seen, and it's also my friend Alicia. We watched it together in high school. And it's Kate Winslet.
Okay.
And the doctor who lives in the brownstone from Girls. What's his name?
By the way, the movie's called Carol.
No, it's not. That's a different movie.
Okay, the doctor who lives in the brownstone from Girls. I don't know. He's called Lena Dunham's Wet Dream.
Yeah. Patrick something. He's in very random things, but he's so hot. And Kate Winslet plays this like housewife, and there's a pedophile who moves into the neighborhood, and like the whole neighborhood is up in arms. But Kate Winslet is so busy being in love with her neighbor and having an affair that like she can't be bothered with the pedophile, even though he's living next door to her husband.
I'm sorry. And in Shutter Island, you can't spoil it, because if you had spoiled Shutter Island, like I wouldn't be the same.
Okay, but I would.
All
like,
I think about is
we
like
should do like movie of the week. Where like. We should, because last week it was Shutter Island, and this week it needs to be this movie, Little Children.
Okay.
You might have to buy it on Amazon, because it's like not that popular, but it is one of the most shocking movies.
If it's available to rent on Amazon, we'll go forward with Movie of the Week. We'll talk about it when you're back on Monday. Are you back on Monday?
Yes.
And if it's not available, we'll find something else. But I really like this Movie of the Week thing. But I really want to pick like well-rounded movies.
No.
And I want to do like some more movies. We got to get like more.
No, we can't do like Bratz.
No, actually.
No, we definitely need to do like a week just dedicated to Mary-Kate and Ashley movies.
And we need to do Bratz, because
it's the best movie.
It shaped our lives.
But we need to start out like a little stronger.
We started strong with Shutter Island. No, the next
one
should
Jackie,
be like.
It really did shape our lives.
No, I know.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Of course I do. I was there.
Not to be
not to be a
morbid,
downer.
But we were watching Bratz for like the 100th time when we found out that our dad died.
Yeah, so then that was
that
also
movie
the
was
last.
Like temporarily ruined.
That
for
was
us.
also the last time we watched it.
No, I watched it one more time to kind of like break the seal.
I watched it recently, like 6 months ago, and it's fucking fantastic. You guys have to see it.
It's such a good movie that even the death of our father couldn't bring it down. You know?
I just hope while you're watching it, you receive better news.
Totally. Wait, so I would like to officially nominate Movie of the Week to, what day is it? Tuesday's a great day for...
Movie of the Week. Okay, and we'll talk about it on Monday, because you're not here on Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm in Philly.
But the weekend should be enough time for everyone to watch it. Also, you guys can also watch at your desks at work, because I doubt you're doing anything if you're watching this show.
It's definitely on Amazon Prime, not probably on Netflix for free. It's so good.
By the way, there's nothing on Netflix, so that would make sense. It wouldn't make sense if it were on Netflix.
There's nothing on Netflix.
Like, when I go to watch Netflix, I really just go watch trailers, and I stop, and then I go home.
I was slowly moving back towards Amazon Prime, and now that I have a Fire Stick and Amazon is like the easiest one to access, I'm really obsessed. But it's annoying that you have to pay for stuff, but most of the time it's worth it. Like, I just bought the most recent season of Shark Tank. Me and Jackie were talking about it on the way here. And honestly, kudos to Shark Tank for being so in tune with what's necessary when it comes to guest sharks. Like, them having Bethany, like, was definitely a risky choice because she's like a reality star, but like, she was so great.
She was great for Shark Tank, and Shark Tank was great for her.
Exactly. Sarah Blakely, an inspired choice. I had no clue how rich she was, and I had no clue she owned 100% of her own company. It's $1 billion company. Like, I can't believe that. I started researching her afterwards. And A-Rod's good too, even though I thought he would be more dynamic and just ask people more than what their background is.
But why would you think he'd be more dynamic? Because he is just like an athlete.
Because he's a legend. Like, it's like, there's nobody more famous in so many sectors. You know what I mean?
No, I agree.
David Cameron Diaz.
But you know what? Like, it's nice to know that athletes,
are born too.
that he's so talented, and he also has like so many successful business ventures. You can't have it all. You can't also be interesting and smart.
But now I'm like so invested in the kind of relationship and the dynamic between the sharks because it's really interesting who they choose to keep on always. Like Mark is in every episode, Mr. Wonderful is not in every episode, Lori's in every episode. Lori, I've come to realize, is the only person who invests in things. Lori, I think a majority of her business is from the Shark Tank brands that she creates.
And I feel like Lori has like a very robust system in place. I have a brand. This is the strategy.
Formula.
It will be successful or it won't be. And that's totally hinges on the brand being a good idea. Whereas the other sharks, it's like they don't have that. They invest in kind of like different things. Yes. So every case is like a one-off. So it makes less sense. Like I feel like they have to work harder.
Right. I also feel like Mark Cuban, like his businesses that he invests in Shark Tank are just like side things, whereas Lori's portfolio is so robust, and I think she takes this really seriously, and like the companies she creates are definitely making her like a lot of money.
Yeah.
She's the only one who invests. And Mr. Wonderful always puts out a deal, but it's always terrible and he never gets it. Robert never utters a word.
Right.
And if he does, it's always about the success of Tipsy Elves, like the one thing he did.
And if he does, it's just complimenting the chef because he eats all the food.
Or it's talking about his dad being an immigrant.
For sure. I just want to say, I love Robert.
I do not.
Like, I just think he's so sweet.
Wait, by the way.
And especially compared to Mr. Wonderful.
Jackie, do you and Robert have the same wedding planner?
Yes, we do.
Because
we have the same wedding planner.
In the episode I watched last night.
And now we'll also have the same wedding photographer.
I had the same wedding photographer as Robert Hirschbeck, too. In the episode, that photo booth that the Kardashians love, Murmur, came on for, and they didn't get one, which I thought was weird, but Robert was like, were you guys at my wedding? And they were like, yeah. They were like, oh, that's so funny. I didn't even see you guys or use you, but my planner, Mikey, and I was like, wait, that's Jackie's planner. And then I knew that we both had the same photographer. I'm like, it's probably the same person.
Yeah, and I met Mikey through the photographer.
Right.
Wow.
Very cool.
And next up, we'll just meet the Herjavic's.
Yeah, Kim.
Call us.
Okay.
I feel like they would like us.
I feel like they would too. We're a good time.
Also, we should go on Shark Tank.
Okay, so I was thinking, like, if I had like a tangible, like a product, there's no doubt I would work extra time to get on Shark Tank. And then I'm like, wait, I kind of do have.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's like it's too new age. Like they're just starting to take pitches of like apps.
No, I agree, but I feel like when they get pitches that are like social media based, especially like a female-owned brand and very forward-thinking, it's like so much of what they don't know that they're so interested in it. And honestly, I don't even know if we get a deal. I don't even know if we need a deal because like I don't know what more money would do for the show.
Also, I think the only flaw in our business is the most important one that they see is like we don't have a revenue model. Like the show's free. Like we put on shows and we're gonna sell merch, but like this isn't like a business yet to the point where it's like we have profit. Do you know what I mean?
I guess. I don't know.
They would have to help us like find new revenue ways, but like they hate that. Like they want there to be money to be made.
I agree with that, but I think it would just be interesting TV and we would just be an interesting pitch case.
Yes.
And that's what a lot of Shark Tank is too, just finding interesting brands and it's not even about the deal, it's just like
about the people.
Good for TV.
Totally.
I think we would be a good brand. We should
honestly,
if anyone out there produces Shark Tank, obviously you do because
and
the toasters around the world.
We'd have to do our pitch like in our set.
Like
this. We'd be like,
good morning, Sharks. Claude. Good morning, Sharks.
Hi, my name is Claudia Oshry, also known as Girl with No Job.
And I'm Jackie Oshry, Jackie O Problems. If you couldn't tell, we're sisters.
And this is The Morning Toast, the Millennial Morning Show. Do you feel misrepresented as a millennial in daytime television?
Why, yes, Claudia, I do.
Well, boy, do I have the thing for you. It's The Morning Toast. Monday through Friday, we go live on Facebook and YouTube. We're also available as a podcast.
For those commuters out there.
And we just talk about the things that millennials who really care about. Kardashians, yes. Bravo, yes. The Bachelor, yes. NATO, no. Catch my drift, Mark?
We think an investment in the Morning Toast would be delicious for you and for us.
We're here seeking $7 million for a 2% stake in our company. Sharks, who wants to jump aboard the Morning Toast? Toot toot! That's good.
Thanks. Wow. Okay, so you send that to the producers and
someone clip that and just tweet it at them.
We'll have your people call us.
Yeah.
Because we don't have people. Okay. Ready for the Fast 5 stories that you need to know before you wake up and take a bite out of your morning toast?
Have we not even done one yet?
No, we have not. I started to, and then, of course, we got derailed because this
Classic.
is the morning derailment.
Honestly, it should be called the Morning Tangent.
No, I think we considered that, along with Good Morning,
Millennials.
Kim Kardashian was naked when Donald Trump called. A naked Kim Kardashian for a Stephen Klein photo shoot was naked when President Donald Trump called her.
Wait, A naked Kim Kardashian was naked?
I must have missed a word in there.
Oh, okay.
Lobbying for 63-year-old grandmother Alice Marie Johnson, who was sentenced to life in prison for a first-time nonviolent drug offense in 1996, Kardashian, 37, recalled the moment when the commander-in-chief phoned her. She said it during an appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live on Monday. He called me, Kardashian began, so I was at a Stephen Klein photo shoot, and if anyone knows who he is, it's pretty much a nude shoot. So I'm naked, and my phone rings, and I'm all glammed up, and I'm like, get me a robe. And I was waiting for the call, not knowing when it was going to come, even if it was it, and it was it. That doesn't really make sense. Kardashian said she put on a robe and was kind of bugging out during the shoot, noting how all these amazing things are happening. When it rains, it pours.
When it rains, it pours.
The Keeping Up with the Kardashian star visited Trump 72 at the White House in May, adding the gravitas of the Oval Office left her in awe. I walk in and I look around and I'm kind of starstruck by the Oval Office, she said. And the first thing I say in our meeting, I say, holy shit, we're in the fucking Oval Office. Following the meeting, both Kardashian and Trump took to Twitter to address their discussion. Quote, I would like to thank President Trump for his time this afternoon. It is our hope that the president will grant clemency to Miss Alice Marie Johnson, who was serving a life sentence for a first-time nonviolence drug offense, Kardashian tweeted May 30th. Shortly after the meeting, Trump granted clemency to Johnson.
So I actually the other day was thinking about Alice Marie Johnson, how like her story was so big, and then the second she got out, like it was dead silent, and like I'm like, that's great. Like she's not out here thirsting for Instagram followers. Like she's home with her grandchildren. Like I've never been more happy to.
She doesn't even know what Instagram is.
Right. I've never been more happy to realize that like Alice Marie Johnson like went missing because like she's living her life.
Right.
And, like the life she was promised. You know.
I totally agree.
I just like I don't think I'll ever get over the whole thing.
Me neither. And I feel like Kim sleeps so well at night, knowing that like regardless of all the bullshit, all the things that people say about her, whether or not you agree with the things that she does in her career and her apps and her products or whatnot, like she changed a woman's life. She changed a family forever for the better. And you know what? Like that's all we can hope to do in this world is just change one person's life.
That's so true. She changed my life, so that's true.
She did, but like your
do you
life.
think you've ever changed someone's life?
I actually do.
You do? Who?
I mean, I can't like put my finger on like one person right now, but I feel like I always try and go like because not that I'm like a great nice person all the time, but I feel like I really can sympathize with like people sometimes, and I feel like I don't know, like in college, like I don't know, I feel like I've helped people.
I feel like I have not. Like I could not.
I feel like a few times in my life I've really gone out of the way to like make someone feel special and like who was feeling like really down.
Yeah, that's really sad because I can't pinpoint a moment where I've ever been like super nice to someone who needed it. But then again, I also have dementia, so like maybe I didn't. I just forgot about it.
For sure.
That's possible.
And you also never know like what people like think about when they see your Instagram. Like we get so many kind messages.
That's true.
Oh, and I can think of one toaster whose life that we changed.
Me too, City MD girl.
Now I can think of two toasters.
City MD. When I almost died in my sleep, remember? And they told me, I literally woke up in the middle of the night choking, and I like never go to the doctor, so I went to City MD, which I don't know if they have in every city. It's basically like a storefront doctor, and it's like legit. So I went, and I'm like, hi, I just almost died. And I was just like telling the story very dramatically on the toast. And I guess I let this girl know, who lives in New York, about City MD. She had no idea, and she like had a bad headache, and she went. Turns out she had a brain tumor. And like literally, we saved her life.
Yeah, and then there was another toaster who I know is like really sick, and like the toast like has helped her get through her treatment. And then there are just all the toasters whose life is enhanced by the show.
Sally the water cooler.
Right, but I don't know that we've changed your lives, but we've enhanced your lives, and I feel good about the work that we do.
You know what? We're enhancers.
We're life enhancers.
You know when you have a photo and then there's that little magic wand that it enhances? That's us.
That's us, but sometimes the enhancement is worse.
It's not cute.
No, we're
brightness.
We're a filter.
Yeah, for sure.
We're a preset.
We're X-Pro.
I need presets, you guys. Like
I have them.
But you don't know how to use them.
So presets, it's like, they're this new trend that, you know how like Brielle's pictures and Amanda Stanton's pictures all look the same? It's like this grainy undertone. It's because there's this photographer who sells presets, and it's a filter that you put on every one of your photos. And I was at a party and he was talking, and I'm like, wait, are you Ty French? She's like, yeah. I'm like, presets? He's like, what? Like he couldn't believe someone knew his presets, and I was like, yes, bitch, I love them. So he gave it to me for free, and the way to use them and download them, I can't even understand. Like, so I have them, I got them for free, and I don't know what to do.
Like I'm about to buy like a schmuck, like a package of presets.
Just wait.
No, but I don't even know how to use them. I will buy them.
And it's like you have to get Adobe.
You can't put a price on premium content.
You have to get Adobe Lightroom.
And like
We're not Adobe.
We're not Adobe. If I can't do it on my phone, I'm not interested. And you have to be by a computer to download them.
Yes.
So no thank you.
No thank you.
Anyways, moving on to the next story. This one's for you.
Okay.
Because you don't know.
Are you breaking news to me right now?
I'm breaking news to you about your favorite song. Bebe Rexha and Florida Georgia Line break country chart record.
Wow.
It was just meant to be. Pop singer Bebe Rexha and country duet Florida Georgia Line's massive crossover hit Meant to Be has broken a new record on Billboard's Hot Country Songs chart, remaining in the #1 spot for 35 weeks.
That is so
Billboard
great.
reports the song, which was duly promoted to country and pop radio, passed Sam Hunt's previous powerhouse Body Like a Back Road, which held the record for 34 weeks in 2017. You know what, I'm curious? When they did Cruise with Nelly, that was like the biggest country song to ever happen.
How far did it make it?
Oh, that topped the charts for 24 weeks in 2012 and 2013.
Wow.
And also their song Holy spent 18 weeks at #1. That's crazy though. Honestly, well earned. I do feel like Body Like a Back Road is more of a
country song.
Not even country song, but just like a musically impressive
Dynamic
song. But you know what? A good song is a good song, and if people are enjoying it, and it's bringing joy to so many morning show hosts.
And on the off chance that you don't know what the song sounds like, it goes a little something like this. I don't mean to be so uptight, but my heart's been hurt a couple times by a couple guys that didn't treat me right. I ain't gonna lie. 'Cause I'm tired of the fake love. Show me what you're made of. Girl, make me believe. Here comes FGL. Hold up, girl, don't you know you're beautiful? And it's easy to see. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. So won't you ride with me, see where this
thing goes.
harmony. If
Do I
it's
just
meant
stop?
to be,
I finally got it right.
Who am I? If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Who is that? Mason Ramsey on the red carpet. He was harmonizing.
Shut up.
Did you ever see that video?
No, I guess not.
Oh my God.
Honestly, I'm really upset with Mason because he did this whole promo. If you buy his EP and you send him a screenshot and you message him, he'll send you a T-shirt. And like, of course, like a schmuck, I did it. And I
That's the
kept,
second time you used schmuck today. Just
because I'm a big schmuck.
yeah, drinking
And
word of the day.
Totally, because I buy presets and I enter Mason Ramsey contests. And I didn't get one. And I messaged him like every hour because he was doing it every hour. And I really tried. And I wrote like really
Did
kind
he say
messages.
everyone was gonna get it?
No, he was picking like a winner every hour or 10 winners every hour. And like, I just felt like I deserved it. Like, he doesn't even know how hard I work for him, and that's frustrating.
No, it's really
Because like we recognize the toasters who work so hard for us, and like I just feel like he's not.
It's important to recognize
recognizing
your true fans.
The Masonettes who work so hard for him.
Just really quickly back to Meant to Be. Not only is it a great song, I'm just like so here for
Bebe Rexha.
Bebe Rexha, because I feel like singers who are like pop stars or like anyone in like R&B or rap, they like look down on country music. Like I think that they don't consider it like a real music genre, and that like the people who listen to it like aren't real. But like literally, country songs are listened to so much more than like an average like pop song. So like I love when it's the same way I feel about like Zac Efron embracing his musical theater vibes. I love just when a pop star embraces her countryside.
I agree. You didn't watch Real Housewives of Orange County last night, but first of all, it was crazy, but not in a great way. We could talk about it in a little bit. But Tamara's talking about why she's drinking so much. She's like, I have so much going on in my life, I could write a country song. My husband's heart's broken, and I need a shot of tequila.
That's literally
really
what
funny.
A country song is.
No, totally.
Ben always tries to write country songs,
And he's good
they're
at
pretty
it.
good. Yeah, it's always like about a pickup truck and like
And
a
his
waterfall.
sister Janet.
Yeah, this is his classic song. Ready? We went out in the yard. Me and Sister Janet, I told her that I loved her more than anyone on this planet. And honestly, like,
But
it's a good song.
It's a good song, but now I'm thinking about it, it doesn't make sense because it's Sister Janet. So either that's a nun or his sister.
No, it's about
And
like his sister. Like I feel like it's a song definitely about like him going to the army. So he's like saying goodbye. That's how I envision it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Country songs can be about anything.
Or it's about incest.
Like the song Sarah Beth is the saddest song ever. Do you ever see the music video?
Because Sarah Beth is scared to death.
To hear what the doctor might say.
Stop.
She hasn't been well since the day that she fell. And the bruise, it just won't go away.
Or do you know the song Here Comes Goodbye?
Of course. Here comes goodbye. No, country songs, like, I feel like pop songs and rap songs are just about like pussy and titties, whereas like country songs are about like real issues.
But they would say country songs are about beer and pickup trucks, which
Yes.
a lot of them are, but you need to listen to Here Comes Goodbye. When they played it at their concert, I was crying.
It's the best song.
It's the best song.
It always reminds me of camp. Speaking of camp, we are working overtime on Camp Toast. We just got some liability issues we're trying to work through. We're hopefully next week.
Hopefully August 6th, that's a month out,
Okay.
we'll be able to sell tickets.
Okay.
But hopefully a lot of you are in the tri-state area. I know a few of you are flying in, which is great. We're working our hardest for you. And Camp Toast is happening, rain or shine.
But it's not supposed to rain, so don't even jinx it.
No, but honestly, even if it rained, I'm so all about weather does not stop fun. And if it rained, we would go mudsliding. We would all hang out in the rec hall. We'd be forced to be together. If
Even
it rains,
better. Bring it on.
let it pour.
Right. Remember that episode of 30 Rock? That's the best episode when like Liz has a boyfriend and now she thinks all the guys around her are interested in her. And every time someone like says something to her, even if it's like, hey, do you want a coffee? She's like, she looks at the camera and she's like, when it rains, it pours. 30 Rock is the greatest show. We were at 30 Rock yesterday.
Oh my God.
And we were in the elevator singing. Do. It's 30 Rock Live. Do you remember when they did a live episode?
Yes, of course.
That was crazy.
In tune with what's necessary. I love 30 Rock the building, 30 Rock the show, and
Jack Donaghy.
And Kenneth.
Yeah, you are Kenneth.
That's so mean.
You are.
No. Yeah, maybe. Olivia's watching 30 Rock now for the first time, and she doesn't like Kenneth.
I don't like Kenneth either.
But like Kenneth is just so like sweet. He's Mason Ramsey.
Oh my God, Kenneth is a moron. He's so annoying. I found every scene with him to be more annoying.
Actually, I wonder if I watch it back now if I would still like Kenneth.
He's infuriatingly stupid.
My favorite is always like every show, Jane.
My favorite's Tracy. He's literally everything that comes out of his mouth is like.
But also
comedic
Jack
gold.
Donaghy.
Yeah, no, but Tracy is like he wasn't in the show nearly as much as I needed him to be.
Yeah. Okay.
Am I a horse? Because I'm surrounded by a bunch of naysayers.
Okay.
Ow.
We have to get through the show because we have a
Daniel.
premium guest, and I want to talk to him for a long time.
Okay.
Next up, Beyonce will be on Vogue's September cover. Beyonce will be on the cover of Vogue's September issue, Fashion Sources told Page 6. The singer was on the cover of the vaunted September issue in 2015 and has been on the cover of Vogue issues in 2009 and 2013. We hear the photographer will be Tyler Mitchell. In 2015, Mario Testino photographed Beyonce, but Vogue did not interview the icon, who has increasingly controlled her image. Meanwhile, rumors continue to swirl that the issue could be Anna Wintour's last. Yeah, there's a rumor going around that this will be Anna Wintour's last September issue, and she's given up total creative control to Beyonce to pick her photographer, to do her captions and cover style and whatnot.
Right, like the big story here isn't that Beyonce's on the cover. Like, congrats, she's the biggest star in the world. Like, it makes sense. It's that hopefully, finally, we've been praying that this might be Anna Wintour's last cover.
Right, and like for her last swan song, she's relinquishing control. Like that's
just so indicative of the kind of community she's cultivated at Vogue.
Right.
No control.
And apparently Beyonce is hiring the first black photographer to take the cover photo. Like a black photographer has never taken the cover photo, but like Anna Wintour again, out of tune with what's necessary.
No, totally. I can't believe that in this day and age, it's still like Sandra Oh from Grey's Anatomy. She is the first Asian woman to be nominated for an Emmy of like lead. Like how in 2018 are we still having firsts?
It's
like
wild.
Where is our Jewish president? You know?
Where's our Jewish president?
Like that's never gonna happen. But like I just can't believe there's still firsts for like.
But we have
things.
a Jewish first daughter. Something
Converted too. Like, come on. We need a Jewish president. I'll do it. Oh my God. First of all, I would kill so many statistics. I would be the first woman president, first Jewish president, first president to install a soda fountain machine in, actually, Herbert Hoover had one, sorry. First to install a frozen yogurt machine, first president, first chubby president, because William Taft was enormous, not chubby, I'm chubby. I'd be the first female president. I don't know, I just feel like I'd be a lot of firsts. So I'm down if you guys are.
I think you'd also be the shortest president.
Yes, 100%. I'd be the only president in history to...
I don't know. You'd be the youngest president.
Oh, duh. I'd also live stream the Morning Toast on PBS, because that's public television.
Oh my goodness, yes. And Theo would be the first son and the first dog.
Totally. And they always have a dog in the White House.
I know.
But they've never been as cute as Theo.
No.
You okay?
Theo deserves the White House.
He does.
Also, I was thinking about a funny tweet that the White House sent out when Obama was president about their dog trying to make fetch happen. It was really funny.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it was in tune.
I
Okay.
love being in tune. There's nothing better.
Nothing better. Next up, the Big Mac is turning 50. I know what our next movie of the week has to be. The Founder.
Okay.
It's too important.
But we can't derail people from watching Little Children.
Little Children this week, The Founder next week. It's so important about one of our nation's most important legacies, McDonald's.
No, it's honestly, I made Ben watch it because I've seen it now twice. It's literally one of the most
I have to
incredible,
watch it again.
informative, wild movies.
Wild movies. Okay. McDonald's is fighting to hold on to customers as the Big Mac turns 50, but it isn't changing the makings of its most famous burger. I'm here for that. The company is celebrating the 1968 national launch of the double-decker sandwich, whose ingredients of 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions, and a sesame seed bun were seared into American memories by a TV jingle. But the milestone comes as the company reduces its number of U.S. stores. McDonald's said on Thursday that customers are visiting less often. Other trendy burger options are reaching into the heartland.
I just don't believe that Big Mac I mean, I just don't believe that Burger King is a legitimate threat to McDonald's.
No, I don't think it's Burger
both.
King. I think it's like in New York, it's Bear Burger. In every city, it's like
Right.
real
Artisanal.
food. People are done eating frozen meats. And I just want to be honest with McDonald's. Like, I don't eat there that often because I don't eat non-kosher meat. But like, if you had a kosher patty, I would eat big on Atkins. I would go and get a Big Mac every day and take out the bun. I would eat that every single day.
I absolutely am in love head over heels with McDonald's. And there was a time period, like a couple months ago, where I ordered it every day for lunch after the toast. Like, because on Uber Eats, it makes it so easy, and it's across the street, and like when I'm really hungry and like I can't wait for food, it comes like literally in 7 minutes. And it's just so good always.
They need a veggie burger.
Yeah, no, they should definitely have a kosher patty in New York.
No, like, I don't know. I mean, that would be amazing. They have kosher McDonald's in Israel, and it's literally amazing. I would eat there every day. So I feel bad advocating for McDonald's when I can't even eat there that much. But if they
they have a kosher McDonald's in the Israeli airport and in Jerusalem.
Yeah.
And it's heavenly divine and amazing.
Heavenly divine and amazing. So either a kosher patty or a veggie burger, because like they should actually have a veggie burger anyway, because the only vegetarian option they have is fish fillet, which is the scariest thing on the planet. And I ordered it when we were in Nashville because I was like, I want McDonald's.
Did we
what
get
can
McDonald's?
I have? Yeah, we were so fat. Like,
yeah, we ate
it was
a lot.
wild.
That was like the last time I ate.
Remember that big jug of mac and cheese?
Oh my God, yes. Wow, that was really embarrassing.
No, I ordered a fish fillet. Like, that's how wild.
I don't even remember eating McDonald's. Were we drunk? We had to have been.
It was late night.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm going to go for a veggie burger, but I'm really 50 years of the Big Mac. That's exciting.
It is. No, honestly, McDonald's is so American and it has like deep roots in our culture. And that's really what the founder's about. And just to see how it's evolved from like, it was like a counter, it really was like fresh, whatever, to like garbage now, but good garbage. It's just interesting.
It is interesting. And the day that McDonald's goes out, like, it will be
No,
the
it's not, it's
saddest.
not.
Okay, but it will be so sad.
It's like the biggest company in the world.
It is. And it's helped so many families. Like,
I mean, I just love it.
and the Ronald McDonald House.
Oh, yes.
Olivia works with them a lot, so we've gone up there.
Yes, I totally forgot about that.
And the work that they do there is amazing. So
But Ronald McDonald, like, he's not really their like guy anymore. Remember when he was on all the commercials?
And you know what? I'm glad because there's something creepy about him.
Totally, the hair.
What's wrong?
He's giving redheads a bad name.
What's wrong with red hair?
No, it's not that it was red, first of all. Honestly, redheads are orange. Your hair isn't red, it's orange. Like, let's be real.
Yeah.
Like, just like from a color standpoint. So he had actual red hair, like from a box, and that's why it was creepy.
I agree. Okay, I agree. Anyways.
Someone should really talk about the fact that like redheads don't have red hair, they have orange hair.
Okay, but if you call me an orange head, I'll punch you.
No, right, but you do have orange hair. Like the color of your hair is orange.
Yes.
Like on a color wheel, it's orange.
Okay, I get it.
Orange.
Happy birthday,
Aren't
Big
you
Mac.
glad I didn't say orange head?
Happy birthday, Big Mac.
HBB.
I hope you all celebrate. Get out there, get a Big Mac. This is actually not sponsored, but it should be.
Totally.
I hope you celebrate well, Big
Wait,
Mac.
remember when McDonald's did a Coachella house with like skinny girls?
Yeah.
That was funny.
That was hilarious. Not in tune, I'll tell you that
If they
much.
were in tune, they would have had me running that whole house. And like just bringing all my friends who actually eat McDonald's.
Yeah.
It looked like a dream. Like they literally, every meal was catered by McDonald's, and you just know those bitches were like eating the lettuce off burgers.
Stop.
I
Actually,
would've been
what's
in
so
there.
crazy is like some of them do eat burgers and they just look like that. And like, it's
No,
just,
they don't. They want you to think that.
no, there are people that eat burgers and look like that, like Kendall Jenner.
Jackie, she wants you to think that. Homegirl is definitely naturally thin, and she definitely has a burger like once every 6 months to like take a picture with it. But she's not like having burgers for lunch while she's on set.
No. I don't know. It's just not fair. I'm really struggling, as you can tell. Fifth and final story before we bring out the man of the hour. Apple is within striking distance of $1 trillion market value.
Olivia told me this yesterday.
Oh my God, I thought you were gonna be like, who cares?
No, who does care? Because all their products are absolute shit. And I have an iPhone 10 that was so expensive that I regret buying literally every day of my life because it freezes. My phone freezes about once a week, and the only way to get it to unfreeze is to wait for it to die. Isn't that terrible? I can't even turn it off. That's how frozen it is.
You should FaceTime someone until it dies, or like put on the morning toast.
It's frozen.
Well, I could call you. Maybe you could pick me up.
Literally, I FaceTimed you once, and it never hung up, and I had to wait literally 6 hours for my phone to die just so that I could end the fucking call with you. I couldn't call anyone else. iPhone 10 is the worst thing that ever happened to me.
So do you think that your next phone, your next purchase will be the iPhone 11 or a Samsung Galaxy?
No, it's not going to be a Samsung Galaxy, but I'll never be an asshole who is the first person to buy a new phone.
I'm never
You
that
gotta
asshole.
wait for iPhone 10 version 2.
I'm the asshole who has the old phone with an old charger.
That's better. And then at some point, Apple like programs your phone to stop working,
Right.
So that you have to buy the new phone.
And certain app updates won't work with the old phone, and the software update won't be compatible with the old phone.
Like honestly, Apple being $1 trillion company is built on a scam. Like their products are shit.
Well, not even that. Like their products could use help, But it's like what they do with their chargers and all of that is, and their headphones, like it's so frustrating. It's like, we're all buying your products. Like, why do you need us to spend even more money? Why do I have to have a million chargers sitting around my house? And it's like, you're not gonna throw away a charger. So now I have iPhone 4 charger, iPhone 5 charger, iPhone 6 charger.
And riddle me this, why did I have the newest phone and the newest laptop and neither of them can use any of the same cords? There's not, in my brand new computer, there's not a USB port.
Same.
I had to get a fucking converter.
Same, and it took me, I didn't know that until I needed the USB port to upload the Patreon episode, and we're like, crunch for time, and oh my God, I was literally like TaskRabbiting Apple cords and going up to the Apple store. It was crazy.
So I have the newest phone and the newest computer. You'd think they'd be somewhat compatible. I can't even use the same pair of headphones. I have to
God, you're right.
I have to use charger headphones for my phone, but then the brand new computer has an old school iPhone AUX aux. Like, bullshit. Bullshit.
What frustrates me about this story is that they're building this $1 trillion market value on the backs of chargers and headphones because, like, you shouldn't need that extra money if you're the most wealthy company.
I get why they did it in the beginning. Like, it was forcing people to buy the chargers. But now we're all on board. We're buying the Apple products regardless. So make it easy for us.
It's not cool.
I'm done. And I keep buying, like, different converters and bullshit on Amazon that aren't real Apple products. Like, I just got this thing.
You can't do that.
I just got this thing.
They punish you.
I know. I just got this thing that plugs into the phone and it gives you two. So you could charge and listen to music at the same time.
Do you get it on Amazon?
I got it on Amazon and it's working, but I know it's going to break my phone.
Is it Apple certified? Some Amazon products are Apple certified.
I don't believe that it is, but the chargers I buy are Apple certified because it breaks your phone.
It's just so crazy. And we're so reliant.
Yeah, and we're compliant. We're like, oh yeah, whatever. That's just Apple.
But I'm always on the tail end of technology updates, which is weird because I'm like such a modern woman.
Right.
But I had a BlackBerry until 2013, and I still have the iPhone 7, not even the Plus, and I'm happy.
The best phone I ever had that I never should have gotten rid of was the 8 Plus.
Can you go back to it?
I still have it. It works.
Why don't you go back to it?
Because I don't know. I just have this one.
No.
And it's nice to have a good phone.
And once you don't turn a phone on for 2 weeks,
it's broken.
It's dead.
Yeah. But it's nice to have a good phone in my drawer. If anything were to happen, I just have a good backup phone.
But it doesn't have service or anything.
No, but you put your SIM card, not have to buy a whole new phone.
Do I have a SIM card?
I don't know. I don't know any.
How does
Honestly,
all of this
phones
work?
is where I lose everything.
So here's the deets. The iPhone maker is currently worth about $935 billion, and the stock needs to go up more than 7% for it to top the mark. But if Apple wows investors when it reports earnings Tuesday, there's a chance it could become the first U.S. company to cross the $1 trillion mark. Wow, that's a big deal for a U.S. Just for the U.S.
No, what is a trillion? It's 100 billion? No, 1,000 billion.
It's 1,000 and then 6 more zeros. No, it's 1 million and then 6 more zeros.
No, I'm just saying.
It's 1 million.
So you get to 999 million, you get to a billion. So if you get to 999 billion, you get to a trillion. So it's 1,000 billions.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's 100,000 billions. It's
1,000.
1,000. Yeah. 1,000 billions.
Jackie, do you know the difference between $1 million and $1 billion?
Yes, if you have...
Okay, no, I was going to say it.
Say it because I'm going to fuck it up, and it's so
I'm going to fuck it up too.
No.
But the difference between $1 million and $1 billion, if you have $1 million, you can live comfortably for 3 years and spend $300 a day.
That doesn't sound right.
No, sorry. Okay, sorry. For 3 years, you spend $1,000 a day. That's it. If you have $1 million. If you have $1 billion, you could spend $1,000 a day for 300 years. I think. I don't know. That doesn't sound right.
It sounds sort of right.
It's like a limerick like that. Just Google it. Fuck off.
And it really puts things into perspective.
How much I need $1 billion.
Honestly, I don't know if this is insider trading, but given this news, we should all be buying Apple stock.
Right, but I think that's what,
But then the stock goes up, and then it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Cool. We all win, right?
Maybe someone leaked this so that it goes. Stocks are so crazy.
Wild.
When I was at the stock exchange back, when I was a respected comedian, I went on CNBC. MSNBC?
No,
CNBC, where they play Shark Tank.
And CNBC, and it was
Squawk Alley. And it was the day that Snapchat's IPO went public, and I'm sitting in hair and makeup, and I realized I know nothing. I don't even know what IPO stands for. And I texted someone who was smart, and I was like, "What's IPO?" And I'm like, "What should I say?" And then the girl came back. She's like, "By the way, you don't have to talk about any of the smart stuff." I'm like, "Thank you." It was just more about the tech.
It's so crazy what milestones in life are, but that was the coolest thing you ever did.
And by the way, I knew when it was happening that it was going to be the coolest thing I ever did, so I was extra excited.
I had no clue because all my Colgate friends who work in finance, CNBC plays on the TVs all day.
It's the only finance channel.
Everyone I knew texted me about it.
Same.
And you did such a good job.
When I got off that, literally the most random text messages.
No, it was so cool. And then I think the other coolest thing that you did was Billboard.
Yeah. No, also watch Up Live.
Oh, yeah.
I always forget that on my list of top cool things, but it's literally number one.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of Watch What Happens Live, Daniel Eichholz bartended yesterday, so we're going to ask him all about it.
I feel like Auntie definitely loves him.
Oh, for sure.
Let's bring him out.
Let's bring him out.
If you guys are Southern Charm Savannah fans and you have a question for Daniel about the show, about the cast, about his business, anything, make sure to leave a comment on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, and we will do our absolute best to get it to him. We are going to take a brief pause. We'll be back in 3 to 4 minutes with Daniel. So stay tuned. It's 11:11. Make a wish. We are back with the toast of Savannah.
Yes.
Daniel Eichholz from Southern Charm, who is actually our third timer. Welcome back for the third time.
Thank you so much. I'm glad to be here.
How are you doing?
I'm amazing. I feel great.
You just bartended Watch What Happens Live.
Yeah, it couldn't be any better. It was really, really fun last night.
It seems so fun. We were just talking about how Claudia did it once, and we'll
It's
never
the greatest
forget
time ever.
It was amazing. Andy's a total trip. He really was.
Does he love you? I feel like he would love you.
I feel like we've got some kind of connection. You know, we hung out at the Grateful Dead, or the Dead and Company in Denver, like 2 weeks ago after the show with John Mayer and everyone and the band and everything, and we had like just a really
You
fun
hung
time.
out with John Mayer.
Yes.
Did John Mayer say anything about your hair? I feel like he would love your hair.
He did not, but he was really, really, really nice and super cool.
Claudia loves him so much.
I'm in love with him.
He's amazing.
Tell us about your hair. I think that's probably what we got the most.
Speaking of hair, we have the same hair.
Oh yeah, you mean our matching?
Oh my
you
God,
mean this hair?
You both have side parts and a low bun. Oh my God,
I'm rocking
so
a man bun today.
funny. That's probably what we got the most questions about. Tell me about your hair routine. When you're filming, do you take extra care in it? Like, what do you do? Are you ever going to cut it?
Do you more so wear it up or do you wear it down more?
So I really like it down, but every time I've ever asked anyone what they think, they always tell me to put it up. So it's kind of like I wear it down to be a rebel, but I wear it up to like not look insane.
Right.
Because I look kind of like a homeless man when it's down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at least you don't cut it, so you always have that option. You can wear it down around the house and
Agreed.
feel like yourself, but then you can like
Because
spruce
when
it
you
up.
walked in here, we thought you cut it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't recognize you with like.
And that's kind of also why I like it, because I like to be a chameleon.
Yes,
Totally.
So I
change
like
up
to
your
be
look.
able to just like, put it out, maybe even put it over the face, can really just go anywhere, no one will recognize me, or then put it up, be very professional, and then,
Yeah.
do
So you wear,
things like
you wear
this.
your hair up to work, right?
It changes every day.
That's so funny.
No
That's
idea.
hilarious.
I don't really have a routine. For me, it's more just like I get it wet, and then I brush it, and then that's kind of like the only stable thing that occurs.
Right.
Everything
At
else
least you're
after
brushing
is-
it. That's most important.
Have
Yeah.
to brush it.
Yeah.
If
Have
not
to.
brush it, it does not.
No,
does
that's like the
not
number
work.
one rule. Just brush your hair and
Always.
we'll be okay.
Do you wash it every day?
Absolutely not.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. I think you're gonna say absolutely, like you're disgusting. I'm like, no,
way.
nobody
That
washes.
would take way too
Yeah.
much time. I don't have that much time.
No.
Take
It's not
once
good for your
once
hair
a
to
week
wash
is
it
what I
every
shoot
day.
for.
Yeah, and then by the way, it's healthier to actually like build up
The
like
natural oils.
Exactly. I was told that, and I listened to my hair professional.
Well, it's all working out for you.
Thank you.
This season of Southern Charm Savannah is shaping up to be a very, very good one. There's a few changes, some new cast members.
Yeah, totally.
Who I like very much.
I agree.
Brandon was just like a no-brainer.
Brandon is absolutely amazing. He's literally one of my favorite people in all of Savannah.
He's made for television.
He is. He's perfect.
And I love Haygood. She seems like the type of girl who like all of these Southern boys are looking for, are like their dream girl. Like I want to set her up with Shep from regular Southern Charm. Have they met?
I think they've probably met
they've
before.
definitely hooked
But
up.
she's dating someone, correct?
She is dating someone, yeah.
But he's not on the show.
He's not on the show.
And he's not going to be?
He's not going to be. Really
hate
good guy,
that.
though. Great dude.
How is her sake business? Because it's the smartest idea I've ever heard. Her family owns a rice plantation, and she's turning all the rice into sake so they can have like more for their business.
Oh
The
my God,
coolest
they
thing
should
about
sake
her sake business, and it is actually, I guess with all the details we've learned about sake lately, is that apparently the right pronunciation is
Sake.
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 Which is interesting, because
Yes.
clearly we've been hearing sake
No,
for
yeah,
our
and
whole
we go
lives.
to like Japanese restaurants, like, sake, please.
Right, and we also just pronounce everything wrong, but I'm gonna
Yeah, we pronounce
sake.
everything wrong.
Sake. So the coolest thing about it is it's really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
Like I actually love sake. Like I've always loved it. I love the Japanese culture, and I drink tons of it when I go out to restaurants and stuff. And hers is amazing. And I think she's gonna do a really good job because
Yeah.
it's super tasty.
And
Smart.
she's on the right show. Like she's
Yeah.
got it all figured out, and I really want just good things for her and her sake and her family's farm because it's so nice.
And she has enough rice in her family's farm to serve sake to the entire world. Like
Really?
100 times over.
Yeah, it's like how
Her
many
family's- her
acres?
family's farm-
24,000.
Her
How
family-
many?
24,000 acres.
No. Her family's farm is larger than Rhode Island. Yeah, it's
What?
Literally, it's the craziest
Like
thing I've ever
that
heard
is
of.
Bravo being in tune with what's necessary in terms of casting people. Like I don't need to see that guy who pretended to be a congressman. You know, like I need a girl with a farm that's bigger than the state of Rhode Island. Like
How
that's
cool
what
is that?
That's what I'm looking for when I go to watch Southern Charm Savannah.
It's still hard to
I need
believe.
someone who was the
Yeah.
first Jewish person in Savannah. Like that's what I need.
100%. And you are representing us so well.
So well.
What's so interesting
Thank
about
you,
your
guys.
trajectory this season is that you've avoided falling into that like Southern Charm boy rabbit hole where you just like get
Don't
used
work.
to the fame, don't work, rely on the show, go to bars every night. Like you're up and at 'em, every day
at
6 a.m. working out while your friends are like dilly-dallying.
Well, not all of them are dilly-dallying, but I mean, like, you know, I've got, this kind of was a random opportunity that came up out of nowhere, you know. No, I didn't like have a plan, like I want to be on Southern Charm and be on TV. So me and my team, we're trying to build $1 billion company, and I can't exactly go out and party and then not wake up early and go to work.
So we do it, and it's not working. This is not $1 billion company
but we're
yet.
trying as well. So what is the company that you're trying to build?
So it's called, we're actually rebranding right now. It's called Get Cases.
I love a rebrand.
Love a good rebrand.
Get Cases.
Get Cases.
Okay.
So we sell cases to attorneys. Like any kind of attorney that wants, you know, like defective products, defective drugs.
And how much do they pay for it?
Different prices for each case because they're different, you know, supply and demand. It's a product.
Right.
So we're productizing.
Can you buy a case for like $10? No. What's like the lowest?
The lowest? We can probably, there's some low ones for about $250, $350.
And then what's the highest? Like a really hot one?
We've sold a hot one for $10,000 to $12,000.
Wow, that's so crazy.
That's an amazing idea.
Yeah, it is.
So we're productizing the marketing. So instead of an attorney going to spend all their time trying to do marketing and figure out how to get business, we're allowing the attorneys to be attorneys, go do your job, tell us what kind of cases you want to work on, let us go do everything. We have a call center that signs it up, and we'll get the contract signed, we'll send it to you. And again, it allows the attorneys to go do attorney work.
And it also helps like the average man who like can't find an attorney.
That's why our vision is no claimant without a claim.
Wow.
That's a good idea.
That's an amazing idea.
It's so rare that you hear like a business idea of someone on a reality show and it's actually good.
No, and, it can like change the game.
You're like,
and it's not like a branded wine, you know?
Right.
Good for you.
That's amazing.
Thank
so
you.
last week you told your family about it and they were like ish supportive. Had you told them about the idea yet? What did they think about the idea?
They've known about the idea's kind of been in our heads for a while, but it's, you know, everything takes, timing is everything. So the idea has been in our family's discussions for a long time, but it's taken me a very long time to get my brother's law firm to the point where I really didn't need to be there, because building a company and working yourself out of a job is really difficult when you're a very important role.
Yeah.
So it took me probably 7 years to do that. And then now I've exited that role, and I think it's all good. And I think that the new company is also going to help the law firm as well.
Definitely.
So they'll work in conjunction, and it's going to be great.
How has the show affected your family's business? Positively?
Yeah, I think it actually has been very positive. My brother's come off very well on the show. He hasn't been on a ton, but he has been on some, and he's come off well. And then I think that most people are appreciative of actually seeing who we really are, you know, and understanding that like we're cool people and like we work really hard. And we've had clients even call us and been like, we saw you guys on Bravo, and if y'all are on Bravo, y'all are obviously legit. Like, I want to be my lawyer.
That's so funny.
That's
It's
great.
awesome.
No, if
It's
we
great
were
visibility.
involved in litigation in Savannah, we would call you.
100%.
I would hope so.
If I got like
got your
a
back.
DUI, I'd call you at 5 in the morning and be like, Daniel, come pick me up, please.
She would get a
Bring
DUI
me
just
a
to call
soda.
you at 5 in the morning.
Bring me a snack.
Bring me a snack.
Everyone really wants to know like your dating situation, because what we're seeing on the show is you're not dating anyone, but this is now 6 months later. Or
It
however
is,
long.
totally.
Are you seeing anyone?
No, I'm single.
But the last time you were here, you were seeing someone.
I was seeing someone.
But was
here.
it that serious?
Yeah, it was serious.
Yeah?
Yeah, it just ended up being that we weren't, I think we both realized that we weren't right for each other in the long run. And then we are still great friends today and very close, play tennis together and stuff.
That's nice.
But we just realized we weren't probably going to get married, and maybe we should, just be friends and help each other in other parts of life.
That's really the greatest way to break up. It's like, we're not going anywhere. Like, let's stop wasting each other's time.
Exactly.
And you can remain friends, which
Right.
is just wonderful.
But
So
that
I
doesn't
always
work
try
out
to
when
do that.
only one person feels that way,
I
So-
always want to remain friends.
Yeah.
What are you looking for? If we have any toasters, we actually
Yeah.
have tons of toasters.
And they're all gonna slide into your
are gonna
DMs
slide into
now?
your DMs, and you are worthy of a DM.
So, if someone were to slide into your DMs, what would you be looking for? A, from an aesthetic standpoint, and then B, from just like a personality standpoint.
I mean, from a personality standpoint, like honestly, my number one quality is someone who wants to make other people happier than themselves and care about others and more than themselves and kind of do that, which makes...
I'm out.
It really is how I've always
So
felt.
close.
And I think that, I think there's a lot of like people say, like, you're looking for what's in your mother and your grandmother and stuff. And like my mom is like literally the sweetest human being on earth.
Wait,
And-
that's so weird that you just said that, because as I was making my bed today, I don't know why I was like, when you just daydream about like potential things you could say on the toast?
Yeah.
I was like talking about how like they say you really, like you marry your dad, or if you're a boy you marry, and like Ben couldn't have done the opposite, because Ben's mom is literally an angel from God. She's the sweetest person ever. She's a full-time volunteer. Like she's literally an angel.
Oh,
And like
wow.
I'm the exact opposite. Like I've never volunteered in my life. And that's just so weird that you said that, because I was thinking that this morning. I'm like, people really do marry Like, you're marrying your dad.
Totally.
Like, that's true, but that didn't happen with me.
Well, Ben and Daddy are similar.
Yeah, but I'm not Ben's mom because we're polar opposites. Sorry to interrupt.
But sometimes the opposite part works as well. Sometimes
Yes, of
they've
course.
had enough of that, and then they're just like, all right,
Yes.
let's
I want to be
crazy.
yelled at.
Definitely. Yeah. So you've kind of been staying above the fray this season, which I believe is the best place to be. Like, you don't have any pits, I'm sure, watching the show back, like no anxiety.
No, not at all.
So, but your friends do.
I have a little bit of anxiety coming up, but I think you guys will have to see that. There is some, I'm not perfect, as no one is, but there are some scenes where I definitely get a little bit nervous about what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, I'm speaking the truth, so I'm not actually afraid of it. I hope that it comes off in the way that I want it to. And when you're deeply intoxicated trying to communicate an important issue, sometimes your words aren't perfect.
That's the worst. Like, you just, like, you know what you want to say, but you can't.
And then the message is lost, even if you had the right sentiment.
And then you're just, like, yelling and you're insane.
It's not really about what you say, it's how you deliver it. And if you do it in a way that's, like, incoherent or drunk or mean, like, you lost your point, even if you had a good point to start with.
Yeah, a good point on this one is that my hair was definitely down.
Oh, you let your hair down.
Yeah, it didn't help. I let my hair completely down and out.
Okay, that's good to know. So where are Catherine and Lyle? Where do they stand today? Because I truly can't keep up, and watching it, it seems as though there's something going on that no one is saying, and I'm confused.
Yeah, you're just to let you know, we are also all confused.
Okay.
So like you're on the exact same page as we are, and we don't really know what's going on because, like I said, the rubber band effect, and they said that last night, and no one I don't think understood what that meant. Which besides me, which happens all the time.
Yeah.
But what I meant was that they pull apart, and so like they pull apart, and I think that it's working well, and they start to like be single, and then like they get apart, and then Catherine sees that they're becoming apart, and she takes these claw-looking things and snaps the rubber band back, then they're together.
And then they repeat the process for 16
repeat
years.
The process for
torture.
16 years.
That's crazy.
It's absolutely insane. I don't know how one of them haven't. The fact that they talk about not going to therapy, I don't know how they don't go to therapy because I think that'd probably be.
Yeah.
I mean, it's scary, honestly. But I don't know. All we want.
Do you
is
think
our
they're
friends.
right for each other?
Do I think they're right? No, not at all. I think Lyle needs to go. Lyle needs to actually break up with Catherine, and when Catherine tries to like get back in his life, he needs to say no, and he needs to go spend some time by himself and find someone else because they're not right for each other.
No, and Catherine doesn't even seem like she likes him. He broke up with her last night, and she was like, okay.
Yeah, exactly. She doesn't seem like she likes him until he's hanging out and talking to another girl, and then she loves him.
Right.
And then as soon as he likes her back, it's 16 years. We're not talking about a two-year thing.
Right.
Here.
And he proposed at the end of last season,
and she ran away.
No.
And she doesn't admit that it happened. You can ask her to her face.
That scene is horrible.
If he proposed to her, and she will literally say, no, he didn't.
She didn't let him say it. That's the worst scene ever.
She didn't let him say it.
That is the worst, most horrible
I want her to
scene.
be happy too. I love Catherine.
Yeah.
I've been great friends with Catherine
I think she's
forever.
great. I just don't understand the Lyle side, but I like her as a person on the show, and I think she's a great character. She's also made for TV,
Yeah,
and
she's
her life
awesome.
is so interesting.
And she's super fun. Catherine's a great girl. She can be tons of fun and great to hang out with. They just need to be separate, and they need to draw the line and go do themselves.
100%. But would you say the same about Hannah and Louis?
Hannah and Louis, I think, are very different. I think they love each other, and I do think that they should be with each other. But the problem is that Louis got this crazy startup company that he's putting his entire heart and soul into, and it's just very hard for him to balance. And Louis is a lot like me, where it's like, it's very hard to balance when you only have a certain amount of time in the day, and we're really trying very hard. And yes, I forget sometimes to do what I need to do, but at first you told me that you wanted me to be more serious. Now I am more serious, and now I've got this crazy company that I'm trying to grow, and now I'm too serious and don't have enough time. But I think they're good, and I know that they do love each other, and they both are like my two best friends in the world. So I do want to see them happy.
And that would stink for you if they actually broke up.
I'd be okay.
Whose side would you take? Whose side would you take?
Both.
You have to take a side.
I would both.
You always end up.
If I have to take a side, I can't not take Louis' side. He's been my friend
I told you it
for
always takes a side.
20 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I
I
just moved in with Louis.
Oh, so you so now there's.
So now that'd be weird.
There's
He's also
rent.
on his
No
side,
choice.
and
Are you
like,
wearing his socks?
Um,
Does he leave his socks around the apartment?
What do you think?
Wow,
Of course I'm
you're a
wearing
good
his.
friend.
You are.
I only wear his socks. What other socks do I even wear?
You get free socks though?
I mean,
Do you have to pay for them?
I can
No.
go into his drawer and just take them, which I definitely do all the time.
Is that what
That's
happened with these
amazing.
But he
ones?
knows that. He's not like surprised.
Right. That's funny.
These were actually, these didn't even come out yet, so I get the pre.
Ooh.
Yeah, how about that?
I need
Exclusive.
some socks. My feet are cold.
Maybe we'll send you guys some socks.
Please. I love
need some
socks.
toes.
We just
Socks.
made the female, not we, it's not part of the company, but I kind of feel like I am. Because I do help him test things out.
You live with the CEO.
Yeah, I live with the CEO. I'm like,
You're sleeping with the boss.
Publicist. But he just made female athletic socks.
Oh, cool.
Just came out. We just got the new versions in last week.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll try a pair.
We don't need athletic socks.
No.
We're not athletic.
No, but we need socks.
We need socks.
Socks are hard to come by.
They are, especially
I lose mine
matches.
all the time.
Yeah.
We can make this happen.
Yeah.
We can make this happen.
I'm down.
I know a guy.
Banana leaves on them.
Yes.
Pink. Cute.
We should do a collab.
Let's do a collab.
Continue just staying above the bullshit. It's nice to watch someone on one of these shows who just like is in tune with reality and like is still, pounding the pavement, waking up at 6 a.m., going to work, and we love it.
And is using the show to like further your business.
Right.
But you're not just relying on the show. It's
I'm
refreshing.
doing it for fun. I'm doing it to hang out with my friends, and like
it's a good time.
It's enjoyable. It's a good time.
So what more can we expect this season without spoiling too much?
I think things get a little bit wild. I mean, I think that y'all's Catherine and Lyle questions are very on point, and I think that like I said earlier, everyone asks that question. Everyone wants to know that answer. So I think we dig pretty deep into it and try to get as real as we possibly can. And then I also think that there are some other kind of unexpected events that might occur that I think everyone will enjoy. I think it's a good show, and I think it ends really well and strong, and there's some fun new characters. And I do think the new characters really bring a great sense of just like fresh air, because I think Brandon really is one of my favorite people in Savannah. And Haygood's awesome. And I lived like 2 houses next to her for the whole year, and she's really great and cool.
They did a good job of freshening up.
And we're glad that Ashley is no longer a cast member, but it seems as though she appears this season.
Yes, she does appear at some point this season.
I look forward to it.
I don't even know when that's going to happen, but yeah, I definitely sit down and talk to her, and I try to just keep it real with her. I don't really see her ever. I mean, I'm definitely friends with her, but like I'm not going to like go. We don't like go out to eat together and hang out and stuff like that.
Except for that one time.
Except for that one time that we went out to eat.
What'd you
eat? I had 2 sandwiches because it was such a good restaurant. Some French cook from Paris came and moved to Savannah, opened a cafe, and I had some quiche, and I also had shit, I'm Jewish. I can't say this.
You can say it.
I know.
You're BLT?
But it
Did you have
hurts
a
my
BLT?
heart. Bacon, egg, and cheese.
We're
croissant.
forgiving people.
I know. It hurts my heart, but it's bacon.
Honestly, I thought better of you. No, I'm kidding. Shame on you.
I know. All right, I'll work harder this year.
Yes, exactly.
I'll work harder this year.
Thank you for joining us. If people want to keep up with you and your business and your hair, where can they follow you on Instagram?
They can follow me on Instagram at Eagers_ride. And then Facebook, Daniel Eichholz.
2 H's.
2 H's. EICHH.
Yeah, you got to do the
Eichholz.
Yeah. Well, thank you for being here.
When I say that, people just normally get confused.
Yeah.
And they're just like, why'd you spit on me?
Totally. And if you want to see Daniel, you can watch him Monday nights on Bravo.
On Southern Charm Savannah. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being cool. Thanks for being our first third timer. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you're following The Morning Toast on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter at The Morning Toast. And I won't be here tomorrow, but Jackie's going to be here with Aileen from Betches, so it's going to be a good time. We have a whole slated schedule of programming, premium content only, so make sure you're tuned in for the rest of the week. I will see you guys later.
Queen!